I don't know. I'll never talk to him. I do not belong there anymore. Now you might be thinking, what is she talking about? Let me introduce myself. Shrimapal Lisha. My name is Lisha and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, we'll be talking about the negation. If you haven't followed me on my social media handles, just do that right now. Let's get started. On y va? Before starting up, please express your negative. I would like to inform you that there's one of the negation part 1 video on YouTube. You can watch that one so that you can understand this video in a much better way. So in this video, we're gonna do ne pas, ne plus, ne jamais, ne rien, ne personne. Let me brief ne pas for you. What is ne pas? Do not. Where do we place these words? Is before the verb and after the verb. Ne before the verb and pas after the verb. Just say, I know, I do not know, je ne sais pas. Say was the verb. Je vais à l'école. Vais is the verb. I am going to the school. I am not going to the school. Je ne vais pas à l'école. I am not going to the school. Now we have ne plus, no more, which is the opposite of encore, still. We are not gonna say plus, never. We are always gonna say plus because this is used in a negative sense. If you are using it in a positive sentence, like for example, de plus trois, then it is plus. But in this negation, it is never gonna be plus, it is always gonna be plus. Elle va encore à l'église. Here the verb is va. I have to replace encore with plus and I have to put ne before the verb. Elle ne va plus à l'église. She no longer goes to the church. Elle ne va plus à l'église. Moving on to the second sentence. Pierre fume encore. Pierre still smokes. Now Pierre doesn't smoke anymore. Pierre ne fume plus. Ne before the verb and plus after the verb. And now we have ne jamais, never, the opposite of toujours, always, souvent, often. The very first sentence is je bois toujours du thé le matin. My case, I always drink tea in the morning. Now I have to convert the sentence into negative. Now I have to say I never drink tea in the morning. Je ne bois jamais de thé le matin. Jamais, never. I've changed toujours to jamais. I've changed du to de. Why? Because this is the negative rule that we have. You can follow the previous video on negation to understand this in a much better way. The second sentence says, Max fait souvent du shopping. He often does shopping. I have to convert this into he never does shopping. Max ne fait jamais de shopping. I have converted du into the again. Ne before the verb, jamais after the verb. Max ne fait jamais de shopping. Oula, now we have ne rien, which is nothing. The opposite of quelque chose, which is something. For example, il y a quelque chose dans la boîte. There is something in the box. Converting into negative, there is nothing in the box. Il n'y a rien dans la boîte. There is nothing in the box. We can also use rien at the starting of the sentence. For example, if you have quelque chose as a subject in the starting of the sentence, we can have rien at the starting. Like, quelque chose est dans la trousse. Rien n'est dans la trousse. I have replaced quelque chose with rien, ne. Because a was the être verb and it was beginning with the vowel as well, I have used n apostrophe. Rien n'est dans la trousse. And now we have ne personne, no one or nobody, which is the opposite of quelqu'un, someone or somebody. For example, il y a quelqu'un dans cette chambre. There is someone in this room. Now I have to convert it into negative. There is no one in this room. Il n'y a personne dans cette chambre. I have changed quelqu'un into personne. Il n'y a personne dans cette chambre. The second sentence, Quelqu'un frappe à la porte. Somebody is knocking at the door. Nobody is knocking at the door. The same case that we had with rien ne is that we can use it as a subject as well. Is the same logic that we're going to have here. We can use personne here as a subject. Personne ne frappe à la porte. Nobody is knocking at the door. Attention! I have seen students making this error by saying je ne connais pas personne. Rien ne marche pas. No, you have to say je ne connais personne. I am not using pas and personne in the same sentence. Rien ne marche. I am not using rien and pas in a sentence. Make sure that you do not make this error. Let's discuss the placement of pas, plus, rien, jamais. In passé composé, we place it after the auxiliary être or avoir. Like for example, je n'ai jamais eu ce problème. So a was the auxiliary and I have placed jamais after the auxiliary. Je n'ai jamais eu ce problème. In future proche, we always place in between the conjugated one and the infinitive, because when we are having two verbs, the first one is in the conjugated form and the second one is the infinitive. Like, je ne vais pas partir. So I have placed pas after the first conjugated one. Je ne vais pas partir. Personne is different case. Why? Because in passé composé, we place it after the past participle. For example, je n'ai vu personne. Je n'ai vu. Vu is the past participle. I have placed personne after vu, after the past participle. In future proche, we place it after the infinitive. Je ne vais voir personne. So, vais voir, vais is the first conjugated, voir is the infinitive, and personne I have placed after voir. It's a little different case. Mind it that you do not make errors in the placement of these 5 things in a sentence. Let's try doing some exercise so that we can get hold over this grammar topic. Number 1. Marie attend. Ne pas. Attend is a verb. Ne before attend and pas after attend. But it can't be ne because attend is beginning with the vowel. Marie n'attend pas. The second sentence, Paul est toujours content. So this is just one of my friend Paul and he's never happy. I'm gonna use ne jamais with it. Paul n'est jamais content. He's never happy. So ne before a, I would say n apostrophe before a, which becomes ne, and after a we have jamais. Paul n'est jamais content. The next sentence says, je crois encore au Père Noël. It would be very stupid of me if I would actually agree to it. Now I'm going to use ne plus because I do not agree to the statement. Je ne crois plus au Père Noël. I no longer believe in Santa Claus. Ne before croix and plus after croix. And the next sentence says, vous dites quelque chose. We have ne rien. Ne before the verb, rien after the verb. Vous ne dites rien. The last sentence says, je parle à quelqu'un de ce problème. À quelqu'un, which means ne personne. Je ne parle à personne de ce problème. I hope you have understood the concept, negation. If you are thinking that the negation is over, do not assume wrong things. I would be coming with part 3 negation as well, which is the extended version of this video. I couldn't cover everything in this one. So wait for it. If you haven't watched the previous video, do watch it. Thanks for watching this video. If you found this video useful, just do not forget to like, share this video, subscribe my YouTube channel and hit the bell icon. I'll see you in another video. Merci et au revoir.